Hello everybody, it is Cobalt here, back with another video showing you the customs that will be up for sale in my eBay shop. Anyways, the reason why I'm not using my mascot Cobalt right now is because it's a secret. You'll find out later. Anyways, let's get started. So as always, I'm going to start by showing you the customs from previous videos that did not sell. Here is the first one. This is a custom of a character, Judy Hops from the movie Zootopia. This is what she looks like. She was made from a Generation 2 bunny, and the only sculpted part on her is the little badge. If you'd like more details about her, you can go watch the previous video. Next up is this flower or garden fairy, which I showed a couple of videos back, but I decided that I want to sell her for reals this time. So she was made from a Generation 2 skunk or squirrel base, and I sculpted the ears, the horns, and the tail. The wings were from a pre-existing little Spec Shop fairy, and I added these two little flower gems on them, and then the flowers on her head were made with a mold. As you can see on her face and arms, she has all these different colored little freckles. She also has a heart marking on her ear and on her hair, and then there's a heart shape in her eyes along with some little dot details. Also, this is one of my very few customs that is actually signed, so congratulations. Next up is my red dragon custom, which I also showed in my last video briefly, but this time around he looks a little bit different. So I sculpted some new teeth on him, and I repainted the eyes. I decided that I absolutely hated the old eyes and that he needed an update, so these are what his new eyes look like. And I'll show a before and after picture right here so you can see the comparison. And yeah. So he was made from a Generation 2 monkey, and I sculpted the horns, the ears, the wings, and the tail. I also had to resculpt one of his front legs because this original base was chewed by a dog. So yeah, he also has a lot of little scars, and I think he looks pretty cool. Okay, now let's get on to the customs that you guys haven't seen before. First up is this Dachshund, which if you follow me on LPS Amino, you probably have already seen them. This is what they look like. This was made from a Generation 1 Dachshund, and I sculpted the hair. So you've probably only seen this custom if you follow me on LPS Amino, because this was made for a theme for the LPS Custom Committee. The theme was electricity, so I made this character, which has lightning bolts on it, and I call it my Pink Lightning Dachshund. And I'm saying it and them because I don't think this LPS really has a set gender, so whoever buys it can decide. It definitely has very feminine colors, but I still think it could pass as a dude. This is what they look like. They are pink and pink and white, and their hair has a gradient from white to dark pink. The only issue with this custom is the original base. The back foot was chewed up by a dog, but that's not really noticeable, especially since it is in the back. Okay, so next up is a custom that you guys haven't seen yet because I just finished them yesterday, and it is made from another Dachshund base, and this is my first ever Galaxy custom, and my second custom with glitter, but this time you can actually see the glitter. So, the glitter on this custom is the mint colored areas on the face and then on the side of the body. Those are the only places with that. And then these little stars on both ears, and these blue ones above the eyes, and then the little golden hearts in the eyes. Those are all glitter as well. And they are very glued on, so they won't fall off. Also, this is my first custom where I decided to glaze the whole entire thing with a Mod Podge sealer, so none of the glitter has a risk of really coming off unless you like rub really hard. But you shouldn't do that because it's a custom and they are very fragile. This custom has no sculpted parts, and yeah, I just think they look really pretty. And all of the details on the black base, the pink and blue details, were sponged on with a sponge brush. And they're pretty simple. They have some white freckles on their face and arms like stars, and they have yellow eyes, and their eyes are very glossy because I sealed them with a gloss glaze. Next up is another glittery custom who was also sealed with Mod Podge, so you don't have to worry about the glitter really coming off. This is a green Shorthair cat, and the design was kind of just random. I decided to paint her green, and then I added these pink details on the face, and I think they look really cool. And then she has glitter on her ears and on her feet. which once again is the same mint glitter. And her details are dark pink and light pink, and she has a light pink tip on her tail. And her eyes are pink and blue. The pink looks a little purpley on camera, but definitely in real life it's a little more pink. And then the pupil and the eyelashes are dark blue instead of black, and I think that looks really cool. And then she has a little star sparkle in both of her eyes, as well as a little heart-shaped detail. Yeah, this is what she looks like. I think she looks really cool. Once again, she is sealed with a Mod Podge sealer. Just because the customs are sealed does not mean they have any less risk of chipping, because since they are custom and this is not factory paint, there's always a risk of them chipping or breaking. And she has no sculpted parts. Okay, here is the final custom, which you guys may or may not have seen because he is actually a pretty old custom from early 2018. This is an original character that I created, and his name is Rowen, and he was made from a fake collie base, so the head does not bobble really, it just kind of turns. And I sculpted the little blue scarf or bandana, as well as the scar. I'm thinking about doing some customizing tutorials, so if you'd like a tutorial on how to sculpt scars, let me know, because they're actually really fun to make. And he has a lot of little details going on with his markings and stuff, and he is definitely one of my favorite older customs. He looks so cool, and I really, really love him. But I am deciding to sell him because I'm going to Comic-Con on March 6th, and I'm trying to save up a lot of money so that I will be able to buy stuff while I'm there, especially to buy like prints and things to support local artists. So you guys, by buying customs from me and supporting me, you are helping me support other artists. So that's pretty cool. He will only be up for sale until March 6th. So if he doesn't get sold this time or next time, I will continue to relist him until March 6th, and then he will probably not be for sale again, because like I said, I really love this custom. His eyes are super unique, definitely a style that I've never done before and probably will never do again. And yeah, he's just, he's my favorite out of my old customs, and I think he is really, really cool looking. Also, if any of you guys do end up buying him, I would really appreciate it if you respect his original name, which is Rowen, and keep that name for him. But yeah, so if any of you guys buy this custom, please take really good care of him, because I love this custom a lot. So those are all of the customs that I'm going to be selling. All of them except for Rowen will just continue to get relisted, but Rowen specifically will only be relisted until March 6th, and then he will be completely taken off the market and probably not up for sale again. So this is like a once in a lifetime chance if you guys really like that custom. He'll probably be expensive. A lot of these customs are probably going to be more expensive than my normal ones because of material cost with new materials. Also, we have 2 Dachshunds, a Shorthair cat, and a collie, so yeah. But if you guys are interested in buying these customs, there is always a link to my eBay in my description of my videos. So please go check it out. There's also, if for some reason the video doesn't have a link to my eBay, there is a link in my About page on my YouTube channel where you can go and check it out. So thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If any of you guys buy these customs, you will be helping contribute to the money that I'm saving for Comic-Con. So thank you so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!